one puff pastry. And we're just rolling it out onto our sheet pan. And we're gonna keep that parchment paper that it comes on. Now that our puff pastry is rolled out, I'm gonna kind of move it to the side a little bit and grab my knife, and we're gonna go ahead and cut some slits into our puff pastry just like so. We're gonna do this right along the entire puff pastry on both sides, super quick and easy. All right, so we just did the same thing on both sides of our puff pastry. Now it's time to get this nice and filled. I have here some Philadelphia no-bake cheesecake. If you can't find this, you can make your own, or you can get the Jell-O no-bake cheesecake. And as you can see, we already dug into this, so I know it's delicious. And we are gonna add this nice layer right on top of the center of our puff pastry. We don't need too much, because if we overflow it, it will not be as pretty as we want it to be. But we're just getting this right in the center, spreading it thinly so that we get a good layer of that delicious no-bake cheesecake. Now I'm gonna come in with my cherry pie filling. I absolutely love this pie filling. And we're gonna go ahead and add a few scoops of this pie filling right on top of our cheesecake. Now you can use whatever pie filling you like. You can do an apple for fall time. You can do, some blueberries if that's your favorite. But I thought cherries would be great for every holiday in between. Okay. That looks great. Just like the cheesecake, we don't want to add too much and have it overflowing. So we're going to bring back our same spatula and just kind of flatten that on top of our cheesecake. Oh yeah, those cherries are just going to burst in our mouth and be so yummy. Okay, beautiful. Now it's time for the fun part. We're going to grab our little puff pastry slivers and we're going to just fold them in just like this. And we're gonna do opposite sides so that we get a beautiful braid on top of our cheesecake and our cherries. Okay, let's quickly do this so we can pop it in the oven. All right, we're just gonna finish up our last two braids, just like so. Beautiful. Now, before we pop this in the oven, I'm gonna grab one egg and we're gonna go ahead and get that right into our little bowl. We're gonna scramble our egg with our brush so that we can do a quick egg wash on our beautiful cheesecake cherry puff pastry braid. Oh my goodness. So this is our last ingredient. Like I said, it was 4 ingredients: the puff pastry, the cheesecake, and the cherry pie filling, and then lastly, the egg wash. Oh my goodness. And honestly, if you don't have an egg, you can skip this part, but the egg wash is just gonna make it nice and brown and golden and exactly what we want it to look like. Oh, I'm so excited.
You could also do a butter wash too.
Yeah, you could do a butter wash or even a milk wash. Whatever you have, you can use that. It's not that, particular. All right, and this is ready for the oven. My oven is set to 350, and this is gonna bake for 20 to 25 minutes. Oh my, this looks absolutely delicious, you guys. Okay, we have one last thing we're gonna add, and that's some powdered sugar. That's just gonna make it look extra beautiful. So we're just gonna do a nice little sprinkle on top of the whole entire thing. Oh, looks so good, right, babe?
Oh my goodness, I can't wait to devour this whole thing.
Yeah, okay, I think that's plenty of powdered sugar. I have here my little perfectly sized cutting board. So now we just gotta transfer it, and good thing we kept it on this parchment paper. Should be relatively easy to transfer. Look at that.
Whoa, that was way easier than I anticipated.
I'm just gonna scoot it over a little bit. And then it's time to dig in. All right, and I'm just gonna cut myself a beautiful piece. Take a look at this. Oh my, and look at that cheesecake oozing out.
Oh, yum.
Okay, time to dig in.